Imagine the roar of the crowd silenced by a shocking twist. The All Blacks, rugby's unbeatable force, locked into just 4 home battles in a grueling 17-match onslaught for 2026. What secrets hide in their fortress choices? Hold your breath. The reveals will redefine the game. Hit that subscribe button on all sports updates for the edge on every rugby revelation. The stage is set for an explosive opener that sends chills down spines. Picture this. July 4th, under the lights of Christchurch's gleaming One New Zealand Stadium, the All Blacks clash with France in a heart-pounding test debut for the venue. This isn't just any match, it's the kickoff to the Nations Championship, where old rivalries ignite anew. Fans have waited years for Christchurch to reclaim its rugby throne, and now, with the haka echoing through the state-of-the-art arena, the All Blacks aim to crush Les Blues in front of a sold-out crowd desperate for victory. But with only 4 home games on the horizon, every tackle counts double. The tension builds as New Zealand's Warriors prepare to defend their turf against a French side hungry for redemption after past defeats. This encounter promises fireworks, blending raw power with strategic brilliance, as the All Blacks unveil new tactics honed from a brutal off-season. The air crackles with anticipation. Will the home advantage propel them to glory, or will France steal the spotlight in this historic showdown? As the whistle blows, the nation holds its collective breath, knowing this could set the tone for a year of unrelenting challenges. Diving deeper into the schedule, the drama unfolds across iconic venues that pulse with rugby heritage. Just a week later, on July 11th, the action shifts to Wellington Sky Stadium, where the All Blacks face Italy in a test that's anything but predictable. Italy's rising stars have been sharpening their edges, ready to upset the giants on foreign soil. Wellington's windswept fortress has seen legendary triumphs, and this match could be another chapter in the lore. Expect ferocious scrums and lightning-fast breaks that leave spectators gasping. Then, July 18th brings Ireland to Auckland's Eden Park, a cauldron of intensity where the All Blacks have an unbreakable record. Ireland, with their tactical mastery and unyielding spirit, poses a threat that could crack the fortress wide open. The surprise here? Eden Park hosts not 1, but 2 home tests, doubling the stakes. Finally, September 19th seals the home slate with Australia invading Auckland again for the Bledisloe Cup clash. This trans-Tasman rivalry always delivers edge-of-your-seat moments, from bone-crushing hits to last-gasp tries. With venues locked in, the All Blacks strategy emerges. Concentrate power in key strongholds to maximize fan energy and intimidate foes. Each location tells a story of past glories and future conquests, weaving a narrative of resilience amid a packed calendar. Subscribe now to all sports updates, don't miss a beat. Now, zoom out to the bigger picture. 2026 isn't just about home comforts, it's a marathon of 17 matches, including 13 tests that test the limits of endurance. Beyond the 4 home epics, the All Blacks embark on grueling tours, facing powerhouses like England, Scotland, and Wales on enemy turf. The Nations Championship demands peak performance across continents, with mid-year clashes giving way to end-of-year showdowns that could crown new kings. Surprises lurk in the schedule, no tests in Dunedin or Hamilton, leaving Southern fans yearning for action, while Auckland's double duty underscores its status as rugby's heartbeat. This lean home lineup shocks traditionalists. Fewer chances to dominate on familiar ground means every away game becomes a do-or-die mission. Yet, it's this very scarcity that heightens the drama, turning each home test into a national event. The All Blacks coaching staff, led by tactical geniuses, must navigate injuries, form slumps, and jet lag in a year designed to separate legends from mere players. Compelling tales emerge, rising stars stepping up, veterans fighting for one last glory, and the unbreakable bond between team and fans fueling the fire. As the season approaches, the curiosity builds. What unforeseen twists will 2026 unleash? In the shadows of this epic year, one truth stands out. The All Blacks' home venues are more than locations, they're battlegrounds where history is forged. From Christchurch's fresh dawn to Auckland's timeless roar, these tests promise unforgettable moments that will echo through rugby lore. But with the calendar crammed, the real shock is how the team adapts, turning potential pitfalls into triumphs. As fans gear up, the anticipation is palpable, ready to witness a season that redefines intensity. Subscribe to all sports updates today. Stay ahead of the game. What if the coach hailed as a savior is now facing a reckoning? Subscribe now to all sports updates for the raw edge of rugby drama. The 2025 season started with high hopes for Scott Robertson, the dynamic coach fresh from Crusaders' glory, stepping into the All Blacks' hot seat. But whispers turned to roars as the team notched 10 wins from 13 tests, yet failed to claim the rugby championship or complete a Grand Slam, derailed by a stinging loss to England at Twickenham. Behind the scenes, player feedback hit like a blindside tackle, stinging critiques on communication breakdowns, eroded trust, muddled strategies, and baffling selections that left veterans sidelined and rookies overwhelmed. Assistants Leon MacDonald and Jason Holland bolted mid-season, signaling deeper rifts in the coaching setup. New Zealand Rugby, sensing the storm, launched a full-scale review, but with a twist. External expert Don Tricker, a high-performance veteran, was drafted in for independent oversight. His role? To dissect every decision from tactical plays to team morale, ensuring no stone or excuse was left unturned. This wasn't just a routine check. It was a high-stakes audit that exposed how Robertson's managerial style, delegating the nitty-gritty coaching to aides, backfired amid skill regressions and scrum woes. The surprise? Players demanded more hands-on leadership, revealing a squad fractured not by talent, but by unspoken tensions that simmered through losses to South Africa and Argentina. As the review unfolded, uncertainties gripped the rugby nation. Would Robertson adapt, or face an overhaul that could redefine the All Blacks era? Diving deeper, the independent oversight brought fresh eyes to old problems, with Tricker guiding the assessment to pinpoint key changes needed for revival. Robertson's regime, once celebrated for innovation, now faced scrutiny over its failure to ignite consistent attacks, with third-quarter collapses becoming a haunting pattern. Insiders revealed a dilemma for NZR: stick with the 4-year contract or intervene early, especially as no All Blacks snagged World Rugby Awards, a stark drop from dominance. The storytelling arc here twists like a sidestep. Robertson, the breakdancing motivator, clashing with a team craving structure amid NRL poaching threats and Super Rugby woes. A moment of surprise struck when feedback highlighted how delegated coaching led to regressions in basics like tackling and set pieces, eroding the feared All Blacks aura. Key changes proposed? Bolster the assistant ranks with proven tacticians,